Hi everyone. I just did my first radio show for Warrior Women, Wine and Wisdom. And I thought I'd do a brief video blog and share some of the great lessons and wisdom that came out of my conversation with Debra Russell in our 40 minutes or so together. We both grabbed a glass of wine, and I'm going to share that with you first. I decided to drink some Middle Sister, which is with Wine Sisterhood. I am really hoping that they will want to play with Warrior Women, Wine and Wisdom. This is Mischief Maker. This is that Middle Sister, which is a beautiful one as far as I'm concerned. It's Cabernet. And if you're new to red wines and really trying to learn them, I think this is a great one to start with. It's only about $10. It's very fruit forward as a cab, which makes it easier, I think, for people that are transitioning from whites to reds to get comfortable with red to start with. So you might try that one. And Debra drank a Merlot from Rodney Strong while we were on the phone. A couple things came out of her great story, and you can go and listen to the download if you'd want and hear all the details. These are just the things that I personally pulled away. You might pull your own things away from what you want to hear in the story for you in your life and where you're at in that moment. Two things. We had two books that were recommended, one from her and one for me. The one was called The Power of Focusing, which Debra said really helped her, and then I highly recommend Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. And that had to do with us talking about the wisdom and lessons of courage and getting comfortable with not knowing and choosing the scariest thing you need to do in whatever situation that is, whether it's your career, whether it's a relationship, whether it's being in love, whether it is starting your own business. What are those things that you need to choose some of the scariest and have the courage to do that? She also said something very powerful, and that is to learn to surrender. And I think that's such an important and powerful lesson, to be able to let go and learn to surrender. And when you really do surrender, you gain power and control. And that seems intellectually opposite, but it really will work in the long run. Lastly, a comment that she made is that she chooses her experiences in everything that she does. And I asked her even about women in abusive relationships, and she said, even in that, if you stay, you choose to stay. So what are you getting out of that? Why are you choosing? What led you to this path to choose that relationship or to choose that job? What different choices do you need to make in the future? And that is true warrior women kind of mindset. Women who aren't warriors often have that victimology mindset and want to blame it on others. So I'm so honored that Debra came to share her wisdom with us today. The next Warriorpreneur radio show is in 2 weeks, and I look forward to your listening and sharing and growing with us as a group. Have a great day.